Okay, back on the trail. Godfrey and I are at the Barefoot Falls loop, and this is like the beginning of the trail, but this is like some heavy logging being done right now. So this looks like a Forest Service road. I don't know if we're gonna encounter any people logging. I did see some trucks on the way in, filled with some taken down trees, chopped down trees. We're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully it's better than what this is right now. We'll find out. So I decided to put Godfrey on his leash. It's a nice long leash, 8 feet, give him some room. But lately he's just been, the last several hikes, he's been eating too much grass and junk on the sides of the trail. And so invariably at about 3 a.m. he chooses to barf it all up, which is not pleasant. So he won't stop eating junk at the side today even. So I decided, well, let's take control of this a little bit and put him on leash, even though I just prefer to let him run wild. But I don't want to get up at 3 a.m. All right, so it looks like we've reached Barefoot Falls. It appears to be a very short hike to the falls itself, so I wonder what else there is to see on this trail. Maybe not much. Let's go check out the falls. Come on, Godfrey, this way. Ooh, he still has some jump. So here we go, Barefoot Falls. It's very gently rolling falls, but beautiful. They're just so unnecessary. And this is one of them. Always ruining the peace of the forest, Godfrey. So there is a side trail along the falls that you can easily walk up to get to the top. This is the top of the falls here. This gently rolling falls. I normally don't take this type of side trip up a waterfall. This one's pretty easy. And I'm not sure what there is to see down the rest of the trail. There he is eating more junk. Godfrey, stop! Stop! He's a pain. So just a short distance after the falls, you get to, I think it's called the Etowah River. It looks like the trail follows the river for a ways. We'll see how that goes. Come on, Godfrey, let's go this way. Yep, so it wasn't a very long walk along the river. We've already left it now and heading back up into the forest to finish off the loop. Looks like it's going to be a pretty short hike, but good for my geriatric dog who has hip trouble. So while there's some inclines here, everything's pretty gentle. So there are 2 really good inclines on here. I just finished one. So far it's just, walking through the woods, and it's not that it's not nice, it's beautiful. But if you're looking for some kind of scenic lookouts, there don't appear to be any. But the walk through the woods is really nice. Pine, some areas are pine covered. The rest have other kinds of trees about. I can see some beech trees, oak. I'm sure anybody looking at this video can identify other trees that I have no idea what they are. I'm a city guy. I had no idea what the trees were in my own backyard. But, you know, you're not going to get a lot of scenic stuff out of this hike, but you will get a fairly decent workout going up these inclines. Another thing to note is that horses do come on this trail, so be aware. I haven't seen any horse poop, but lots of hoof marks. So we are now on the second incline on this trail. You can see it's Forest Service road, so it's not difficult to walk. It's just pretty good ways uphill. So just prepare to get your heart rate up. If this old dog can make it, so can you. In some spots you're going to see these giant arrows. They point the way. I don't think I've ever seen larger, if you would call them blazes. I don't think I have. So we're getting to the end of the trail, and it looks like in addition to some of the logging and clearing out of some branches, there's some storm damage. There's a lot of branches that look like they've come off the tops of the trees, and they're kind of covering bits of the trail. The reason I say it's storm damage because they're kind of torn, not cut in any way. You can see that one there. But earlier there was a ton of them from the tops of the pines. I would say if you're going to go on this trail, if you want to save the highlight for last, go clockwise. If you just want to go to the falls or make that the first stop, go counterclockwise. You'll see the falls, and either you can head back if that's all you want to do. That's the easiest part of the hike. Or continue on counterclockwise, and you know, it's about an hour and a half or so. Walk through the woods. It's a good time. So this is what it looks like when you have some logging, and it looks like they're just thinning the forest. This area is becoming more and more populated. So I don't know if it's just forest management or if it's actual timber cutting for timber. No clue. But this is the actual entrance to the trail, which we did not come through. I parked a little bit down the road, like not even a quarter mile. Well, that brings us to the end of this hike. The Barefoot Falls Trail. Hopefully the gates aren't closed on me and I can drive back out. Right, Godfrey?